Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Simply Cinnamon, and if you're new here, welcome into our little world of self-love, self-care, and of course, all things beauty and life related. Welcome to all my new subscribers. Thank you all so much for the love and support that you have given me over the last few weeks in regards to my 6-month-old kitten, Binks, who had reconstructive eye surgery done. I really appreciate all of your kind words and well wishes. So today's video is me announcing, I know this lighting isn't doing me any justice, and you'll see why in a minute. Today's video is about my big announcement that I have been hinting towards, and my husband has been hinting towards, for the last couple of weeks. So, the end of February, my husband and I went to Virginia to wish my son, Nick, bon voyage, farewell. He was leaving for boot camp on the 23rd of February. Go Army, go 91 Bravo. We are so proud of him. This has been a dream of his for a really long time. My stepson, he is my stepson. He grew up with ADHD, but the twist is with the military, you cannot be on your medication 6 months prior to enlisting. So it was a 3-year battle for him, and he finally was able to, make it through. I don't really think that it's fair. I understand why they do it, but that's a whole different story. So I did a makeup look that weekend because we were going to dinner, and I just wanted to look like extra special. And my husband was like, holy shit. And he's like, honey, you always look beautiful, but this is amazing. So after some thought and contemplation, I sent my headshot that I took to they are called a modeling agency, but they don't actually, they're a studio, a photography studio. Sorry if I'm stumbling. They're a photography studio. And from the point of them inviting you to come and have a photo shoot to see, it's your photo shoot, and they see if you have potential to move forward in the business. They help you then build your portfolio, which is, all of your different looks that you're doing, and they point you in the direction on where they think that you should go. So I had Googled this company, and researched them like nobody's business. And even my husband helped me because I was like, I don't want to go to some shim-sham place that's bullshit, and they're legit. So I sent my headshots into them. The team got together. They liked what they saw, and they invited me to come on Monday the 15th at 11 o'clock. I will be in Times Square in New York City, Manhattan, having a photo shoot taken. I can't even believe it myself. Because I think to myself, like, hello, I'm 51, I'll be 52 at the end of the month, and I am a full-figured girl, and I'm like, I can't do this, and my husband's like, you're beautiful. He's like, look at Ashley Graham, like, she's at least 20 years younger than me, but she's a full-figured model, and he's like, you don't have to be a size 2, and you don't have to be 25. He's like, go for it, do it. If it's something that you want, he's like, they're inviting you to come, accept the invitation. I'm gonna have my own makeup stylist, hairstylist, fashion stylist. I do have to bring like 5 to 7 outfits. There's 5 different changes that I will be making. I don't want to divulge too much because once I have this all done and completed, I'm gonna show you guys like what happened, and I can't bring my camera in while the photo shoot because I'm just not allowed. My husband is taking me. He will be driving me in. He's not even allowed in the studio while they're shooting. After we're all done shooting, and everybody but the team of people who think that I should move forward or not with a portfolio will be there. That'll be about 4 people at a long table. We'll be socially distanced. We all will have masks on. And during the shoot, except for me, the whole team will have masks on. And they have a very strict COVID-19 policy. as far as how the makeup artist handles like brushes. Like my brushes will be cleaned and sanitized that she's using, and then they will put them away to get clean and sanitized for the next shoot. They have very strict instructions as far as that is concerned. So, with that being said, I am going to show you the photograph that got me an invitation to come to New York City to have a photo shoot done. This is the look that I sent to them. This is the look that they loved. They said that the first thing that they noticed was my eyes. Asked if I wore color contacts. I said, no, I don't. And they told me, like, the color of my eyes is what grabbed them. And they said, you're a very beautiful woman. And I'm like, yeah, well, you know, I try at 51, almost 52. And they couldn't believe my age. And that's a compliment in itself. So the purpose of today's video is I want to try and recreate this look for you today on camera. Now, I tried to film this several times, okay? I'm not going to lie. Let me bend down and just put my tablet down. Because I wanted... The video was, I feeling like very long. And already right now, I'm at 6 minutes and 42 seconds. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the base of my face, my brows, and all that other stuff on camera. And then I'm going to do this eye on camera. And then for the sake of the video and saving some time, I'll throw on some lashes, and then I'll come back and we'll finish up on how I do my complexion. So let's just get started, shall we? That's why I'm saying lighting is everything. I have lights here, lights here, lights here, and I actually forgot one. Hold on one second. All right, that's better. Okay, so I've already done my skincare. So the first thing I'm going to do is I have some of my foundation. It's running, well, this jar is running low. This is my own concoction. I don't even know how many illuminating foundations in here, but I have quite a few. So I like to start by just dotting it all over my face. I try not to put foundation because it's heavier. I try not to put it under my eyes. I know some people do that because they're like, oh, well then, you know, you don't have to use that much concealer, but it's still more layers, right? So the more layers you have under your eyes, the worse I feel it makes it look. So if I forget to mention, and then I use my hands to blend everything in, I just love using my hands because I'm going to go over my lids because the warmth of my hands really works that product into my skin. I mean, if I get some under my eyes, I don't freak out clearly, but you know, the warmth of my hands really works that product into my skin. Okay, and then what I'm going to do now, I'm not going to be naming everything that I'm going to be using because I don't want this video to be super long. Right now, I'm setting my T-zone. And right in here, over my lids. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I am going to go in and, like I said, I'm just doing this side of my face. I'm going to go in and do my brows. I literally have everything laid out before me, so we could move through this as quickly as possible. And if you do find this video too long, you know, sorry. I don't know how to edit yet either. These are things that I need to learn. So as far as this photo shoot it goes, you know, I'm going into it with the expectation of having some really awesome photographs taken of myself. Um, I'm not going into it with an expectation of being the next Ashley Graham or whatever. Um, I never thought about modeling. I have no idea if I'd even be any good at it, you know? I do know how to take direction. I have to come in with clean hair and no makeup. Whatever lashes I like to use, I can bring with me. And, you know, that for me was a little bit of a struggle because I'm very particular when it comes to my lashes. And of course, I dropped my Q-tip. Sorry. I'm very particular when it comes to my lashes and how I like my lashes to look. So giving up control is very difficult for me. Anybody that knows me knows that I am a type A personality and I like to be in control of everything. It's gotten a little bit better since I've gotten older, but not much. Not much at all. So I told the lady, you know, part of the thing with going in and having this photo shoot done and whether or not they think I can move forward, they think I would be great in like commercial work. The gentleman, my booking agent, he said he has a woman that flies all over the world just to have her hands and her eyes photographed. That's how she makes her living. I'm like, what? And he's like, yep. He's like, all over the world. Just for her eyes and her hands. I'm like, holy shit. So, you know, they want you to come in, obviously, kind of as stress-free as you possibly can be. In a good mood. They want you to trust the photographer, trust the makeup artist, trust the hairstylist. And, you know, I'm not gonna lie, that's been my biggest, like, are they gonna fuck up my makeup? Am I gonna look stupid? The outfits that I have chosen, they give you kind of a directive on what they want. The first look is just basic jeans and a t-shirt. They say that that's to show off just your natural beauty. Nothing fancy. The next one is you could choose athletic or swimwear. I was not comfortable with swimwear. I was not. I've tried on my girlfriend came over with and I'm not kidding, a sack. And thank you, Darian. A sack of clothing and swimwear. And yeah, and she had some really, I'm not going to lie, she had some really, really, really cute, bathing suits. And I found a couple that I liked, but that would be for me if I went to the beach with my husband, okay? I'm not that girl that can stand in front of a camera and have my photograph taken in a bathing suit. It's just, and, you know, yesterday they had called to confirm, and I was talking to the lady, and she was really super nice, and I said, she's like, hun, it's fine. If you're not comfortable in swimwear, they give you a choice of swimwear or activewear. So I'm like, well, I'm definitely going with activewear because I'm just not comfortable. She's like, that's perfectly fine. Whatever you're comfortable with, that's what we want you to do. Sorry, I'm fumbling with my brushes. That's what we want you to do because the more comfortable you are, the happier you are. And the happier you are, the more it'll show in your photos. So I was really relieved when she said that because I was kind of like in a freak out mode a little bit because of the bathing suit issue. So my first one is blue jeans and a white shirt. The second shot will be it can be like business casual. It can be your own personal style. If I was to go to dinner or drinks with my husband or my girlfriend, like what would I wear, you know? And then the next one is formal. So, and I've known about this clearly since the end of February. And as soon as they gave me my date on when I was going to be going, and they emailed me of, you know, what the looks they wanted. I immediately started, going through my closets. Like I said, my girlfriend brought over, sorry, let me scoot back. My girlfriend brought over some clothes, so I'm gonna wear some of her stuff, some of my stuff. And the beautiful thing about all of this is, I said to the lady, like, my formal wear dress, I was like, my shoes are black patent leather, what do they call them, stiletto platforms. And I do love them. They're kind of squoval at the top. They're not rounded. They're not square. They're somewhere in between. And I said to her, I don't know if I should wear them because they seem like maybe a little dated. And she's like, but I love the way I look and feel in this dress, in these shoes. And I said, well, maybe I should go buy like a newer pair, something a little more fashion forward. And this was her response to me, which I absolutely love. She was like, how do you feel when you wear that dress? I said, I feel like $1,000,000 when I wear this dress. It's a formal dress that I've worn to weddings and stuff like that. And she's like, how do you feel when you wear that dress? I said, I feel like $1,000,000. And she's like, and how about the shoes? How do you feel when you're in those shoes? Do you feel comfortable? Do you feel like you can walk without and pose for a photograph without feeling like you're going to fall over? And I said, yeah, I do. And she's like, then that's what you should be wearing. And I'm like, okay. She's like, hun, unless you don't have something that the studio is requiring, she's like, you don't have to go out and buy brand new stuff. Just use what you have. And she's like, unless you don't have what they're asking you to bring, she's like, just use what you have. So what I'm doing right now, sorry, is I'm holding this up because I don't want a lot of fallout. If anybody at all is curious as to what all the makeup I'm wearing, just please leave me a comment below. And I will be happy to let you guys know. I'll just let you know right now, I'm using Norvina Anastasia Beverly Hills. That's the palette that I am using right now for my eyes. So yeah, they're gonna have like a wind machine. Oh my God, I'm so excited. There was this, my daughter sent me this thing on Facebook. It was the funniest thing ever. It was about a mom who was having a photo shoot and just how excited she was about it and everything. And she's like, my daughter was not at all like trying to make fun. She just was like, because she knows that this is an amazing opportunity for me. And she just wanted to show me like the excitement of this one lady. So I thought that was really cute. But, because of COVID, normally they offer you like your beverages and snacks for the day. But because of COVID, they can't do that. So I'll have to bring like snacks and bottled water. I'm like, I probably will be munching on like granola because I'm like, I want to be like as by Monday as I can. So this week, these last couple of weeks, I have really, really, really been watching what I've been eating. And even though you may not be able to tell here, I've lost like 7 pounds, so far. And I know it's not all about the weight, but because I want the clothes to fit really great on me and not have like, any spillage, overage, you know what I'm saying? So that's, let me swing this around because I need to get to my magnifying mirror because you guys know my eyes I cannot see. I cannot see. I'm going to tight line real quick. And then bring this color down here. Just a little. Whenever I'm doing my makeup, and this is just my personal preference and what I have found that works for me, I use cream and powder. I will use a cream blush first, and then I'll use a powder blush on top. If you think of it, and this is just from playing around, if you think about it, it is basically just like putting on foundation and then setting it down with some kind of powder. And I swear, I promise to you that if you use a cream anything on your face first, and then you go in with the powder over top of it, like if you contour, you go in with the cream first, blend that out, and then go in with powder. Same thing with eyeshadow. That's why they always tell you to put down a primer first and powder that down. Okay. Deepen up this outside corner here a little bit. Now, it may not look 100% exactly like the photo because it's hard to recreate something that I did quite a few weeks ago. But this, I know. Oh, damn it. I hate when that happens. You know. Well, I have a little highlight on my cheek already. Oh, well. I don't even know. What was I just saying? I can't even remember what I was saying. I was on a topic and I lost it. I don't know. Because my brain's like... So, I'd like to know if anybody out there, and if you have, has ever had a professional photo shoot. What was it like for you? Did you enjoy it? Did you find it stressful? Please leave me your comments down below. I would love to read whatever you guys got. If you have some advice for me, I would love that as well. Okay, so what we're going to do is now we are going to work on my under eye. And even though I'm moisturized, I always go in again with, this is just a little bit of coconut oil. And I know it sounds weird, but I find the more my eye is moisturized underneath, the better my concealer goes on and the better it looks. So we're going right in here. And you know, this girl, we got a clean washcloth. I actually started using a clean one and a dry one. So we're just going in with my finger again, the warmth of my finger. And then I have a mirror straight back. Then that kind of helps me. You know, it's good to have like a view in front and then a view behind, because then you know really what you're dealing with. And then this is just a little bit, this is a different concealer to really just brighten me up under there. And I tap it all the way to the back here, up to my temple. Really pushing that product in. I actually will sometimes pull down just a smidge to get it into the wrinkle so it's not laying across my wrinkle. And then as soon as I'm done that, are you kidding me? Oh, here it is. This already has some translucent powder on it. I'm just going to sweep that across. Try not to make any movement on my face. I was never really a fan of, and then I'm actually going to kind of, with the clean brush. I was never a fan of using a setting powder under my eyes because I felt like it just made my face look too heavy, not my face, my under eyes look too heavy, too cakey, too creasy. But I learned just by practice on what worked best for me. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to finish this eye. I'm going to throw on a set of lashes, and then we're going to come back and we're going to work on my complexion and contouring, okay? So I will see you all in just a few minutes. Bye. All right, what seemed like merely seconds to you was like forever for me. My lashes didn't want to cooperate. I was just having issues. So I'm back. All right. So what I'm going to do now is so I put on my lashes. I put a little bit of liner across the top to hide lash band purposes, just because I'm not wearing these lashes all day long today. I've been kind of giving my eyes a rest, so that when I go next Monday, my own lashes are on point. So I haven't been wearing falsies all week except for today, and I've been making sure I'm using my Revitalash every single night because I want my own lashes to be the best they can be. Okay, so with that being said, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with, I don't highlight in a traditional way my eyes because I am older. So I'm using L'Oreal Color Riche and Mademoiselle. It's a soft matte pink. I raise my eyebrows and I just go right under my lash brow. Look at the difference between that and that. It just lifts up the eye. It's like an instant eye lift, I swear. Without giving like a lot of shimmer under there. Like I said, I'm older, and we don't want to emphasize any more texture than we already have to, right? So instant eye lift, it's amazing. And then I use the same color and I go right in my inner corner and I use that to brighten up my inner corner. Shimmers in my inner corner just don't do me any justice whatsoever. Okay, so now that that's done, we're going to work on my complexion. So this is a baked blush. It's by Milani, but it's in a Dolce pink, a soft pink. And I know that, okay, it's a blush, but when applied to the face very lightly, okay, it just gives this beautiful rosy glow all over the skin. It is absolutely amazing. Turn this a little bit just like that so I can see. Like I said, it's good to see close up and from a distance. Okay. Just a beautiful rosy glow all over the skin. And we're not using much. I'm barely going into it. All right. So now we're going to contour. And I'm going to use my liquid contour. Charlotte Tilbury always says follow the hollows. So for me, that's right about here. So I'm going to take a couple of dots. Just like this. I'm going to tap it in with my finger. And then I'm going to blend it out with my brush. Tap it in with my finger. And then blend it out with my brush. And then right on top of that, I'm going to go in with a little bit of powder contour. That's a little dark for me. That's all right. We'll make it work. We'll blend that bitch into oblivion. All right, and then for contouring my nose, just going to go down. I'm not going to use cream here. I'm just using powder. And then I'm going going to just blend it in with my finger a little bit. And you always want to, like, when you're blending in your contour on your nose, push it up. If you bring it down, it's going to elongate the nose and make the nose look wider. If you push it up, that's what makes it look thinner. Not that I would like to think I don't have a huge schnoz, but, you know, hey, whatever. All right. And then we're going to fake out. We are going to fake out this double chin. We are going to blend this bitch out. So I'm going to lift up my chin and go right along my jawline. Under. Right like that. And if all goes well, fingers crossed, blend it out. It helped a little bit of that double chin go bye-bye. All right, so contouring is done. This lid is like, and again, if you're curious about any of the products whatsoever that I am using, because I don't want this video to be so long, and that people get bored and shut it off. So, if you're curious about anything and I haven't mentioned it, just leave me a comment below and I will be more than happy to tell you everything that I'm using. And then I'm going to use a little bit of bronzer. Okay. All right. And now I am going to highlight. So I have Charlotte Tilbury. Oh, lost some lighting there. Sorry. Charlotte Tilbury Beauty White Wand. Beauty Light Wand. Beauty White Wand. We're going to go right on the high point of my cheek, the bone that you feel right there. I'm going to bring down the center of my nose. On the tip. And again over here. Again, I am a finger girl. Make sure if you do use your fingers that your hands are always, I wash them really well, and I always use my clean washcloth. So now what I'm going to do is, because I went over and I want that highlight to stay in place, I'm using a powder highlighter. This is just like a soft pink. I'm going to go over that cream. Let's blend this with a brush. Okay. Because I am a glowy highlighting biatch. I want them to see me from outer space. All right, so now we're going to go on to our blush. I go in with my cream blush first. And I'm a blush girl. I know it seems like very intense, but I don't know about anybody else, but blush for me is always, always, always the first thing to disappear. So I do go a little heavy-handed because within an hour, it's dissipated a lot. But if that's too much for you and you're a light blush girl, you do you, boo. That's what I love about makeup. It is versatile. It's to the individual. The guy or girl, doesn't matter who you are, what you are, you know. If you like putting makeup on and, you know, you feel like it enhances your natural beauty, because that's what this is all about. Then you do you. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray my face with some setting spray before I put my mascara on my lower lash line and before I do my lips. This is Milani Make It Dewy. I never used to like this applicator before, but they must have worked on it because Mama in love with it now. It comes out so nice before it used to just spurt right out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my damp beauty blender and I am pushing the product into my skin. I haven't dermaplaned in a while. If you don't know what that is, it's where it's like this little knife. It's a little razor and you take off all your baby hairs. Or my husband was nice enough to give me his electric one. And it really does help with makeup application and everything going on so super smoothly. So what this does is if you feel like you have excess whatever, if you pounce it in, it's pushing the product, everything into your skin. It's laying down all those baby hairs so your skin looks super smooth. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with a little bit of mascara. This is Ciate of London. It's their Wonderland Mascara. I'm a weirdo. I like when I'm smoking out my lower lash line, I do not like to wear a lot of mascara. Number one, because it's smoked out and it's hard to see them anyway. And if I'm not smoking out my lower lash line, I'll make my lashes underneath like super dramatic, but I'm actually going to go right across the top. You can use mascara on your falsies if you want them to look a little thicker, a little bit more dramatic. All right. Man, we're doing good. I'm so proud of myself because I had recorded this so many times and I just could not get it to be at a time that was good for me. All right. So we're going to do my lips now. I'm actually going for a touch-up tomorrow for my top lip. Because I haven't been in about 9 months. And if I wait any longer, all of the filler will be gone. And I have to start from zero. So you don't want to do that. Plus, the Medi Spa was having a sale. It's $150 off my syringe. So I was like, book it. All right. And then that was L'Oreal. Infallible in the color Plum. This is Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink. In the color 15, Lover. It's getting low. This is my favorite all-time lip liner. I just love it, love it, love it. And I haven't been able to find it. Let me bend down and get my gloss. I'm sorry, just fell. I have not been able to find it. I don't know if L'Oreal stopped making that color. I know that they still make the infallible lip liners, but this particular color, it's been a nightmare to find. So I order it from Amazon. Okay, and if all you guys and gals out there love to put a little glossy sheen over top of your liquid lip, but you notice, hey, I'm putting it on there, but it's fucking up my lip liner and my lipstick. I don't know what it is with Rimmel, okay? Every shade that they have, whatever liquid lipstick I use, and after it's dried down, this will not take the liquid lipstick off. Hand to God. I don't know what that ingredient is missing from this that causes it not to do that. All my other ones, lip glosses, Charlotte Tilbury, fucking Juicy from Lancome. If I put a little bit on, it messes up my liner, it messes up my lipstick, it messes up everything. So I just go. And then tap it in with my finger. And this is it, guys. I know the video has been 45 minutes, 44 minutes, whatever. This is the completed look. Let me hold it back. I'm going to look into the camera. I'm going to look down into the left. I'm going to look down into the right. Open my eyes and look right at you. Hello. I think I'm going to leave this makeup on today. I'm actually going to get my hair done by a very talented young lady. Her name is Angelina. She is on Instagram, Angelina Rose. She works at the local beauty salon that's about 2 or 3 miles away. You should check out her Instagram page. She does exquisite work, exquisite. And she really takes the time to talk with you about your hair goals, what she thinks that she can do for you, what she thinks would look best for you. I'm just fixing up my brows because that's how I roll. Okay. She will message you back and forth on Instagram asking you like what are you looking for? And then she'll tell you what she believes she can achieve for you. So I did get a haircut last week. So, I'm primping myself out. I'm getting myself ready. Like I said, I am going to get a little bit more filler put in my top lip to kind of, because it's been 9 months and, the top is looking a little more flat than I would want it to. And this side is like coming down a little bit. So they're just going to go like around my vermilion border, which is just the skin, the pink skin and your white skin where that meets on your lip line. That's a vermilion border. So they're going to put some filler in there and then just fill up my top lip a little bit. I'm very happy with how my bottom lip looks. So they're not going to play with that too much. And then they'll take a little bit and they'll go along right in these little lines here. And you know, fill in those little lines. I know I keep playing with my hair because I'm going today to get it done, but I'm not liking how it's looking right now on camera. So yes, and then Monday I'll go for, you know, they want you to come with a fresh mani and pedi. Normally I do that myself, but my beautiful, wonderful, exquisite husband told me you always do it yourself. This is going to be the adventure of a lifetime. You're going and getting them done. So I'm like, okay. And if nothing else comes from this experience on Monday, I will have some fine ass pictures of myself. I'm going to get some tips and tricks from a makeup artist, a hairstylist, and a fashion stylist. And I will share everything that I have learned with you guys. So, you know, if nothing comes of it, if I never even do a commercial or land any kind of modeling, I really don't care. I mean, I would love to, but I will have some fine ass pictures of myself so that when my tits are dragging to the floor behind me, I can say, shit, at 52, I was pretty fucking hot. And you know what? It's never too late. If you want something in life, you got to go grab it, the bull by the balls, as they say. You got to go grab the bull by the balls and say, you know what? I know I'm scared. I know I'm out of my comfort zone, but you never grow or do anything more if you do not go and at least try. At least try. So that is what I'm going to be doing. I am filming this on Wednesday the 9th. This video will actually be uploaded on Sunday. So it will be the day before I leave on the 14th at 10 o'clock in the morning. I was going to upload it on Monday, but just for purposes of my cell phone not going off all the time with notifications if somebody leaves me a comment, I'd rather have that done. I'd rather do it on Sunday. So when you see this, it will be the day before I'm going. And yeah, so, you know, who knows? Who knows? But I can't wait till it's all over with and I can share everything that happened, how it went, were my expectations met? Was I disappointed? Was it what I thought it was going to be? And I will tell you honestly, and at that point, I will also tell you the name and the location of where I was. So if it was a great experience, you go for it. You try it. If it was a shitty experience and not at all what I thought it was going to be, then you know it ain't fucking worth it. I'm going to be honest. And I told them that on the phone when they called me yesterday to set up my, you know, just to confirm my appointment and talk about everything. I told them that I had a YouTube channel. I said, I'm not a big channel. I only have 177 subscribers, although people all over the world watch my videos. Just because I don't have a lot of subscribers does not mean that my videos are not being watched. I mean, one video has over 12,000 views. Another one has over 3,000 views. So I told them, like, I'm going to let them know how it went, who you guys were, what I thought. And she was like, fair enough, fair enough. So they know, like, listen, like, I'm going to be dead honest. So that's it. I know the video was super long. I really tried to cut it down, and I am so sorry. If I'm rambling and you don't want to watch certain parts of it, feel free to skip through it. It's really fine. So anyway, I'm sending you light and I'm sending you love, my friends. Wish me luck. Send me positive thoughts, positive vibes. That's what this little family is all about. It's women and men empowering women and men and loving each other and supporting each other. There's no room for hate on this channel whatsoever. So if you have something negative to say, the comment will be deleted, okay? There's no room for hate. There's only room for positive, loving, supportive vibes. So if you have something you want to critique or you want to come at me from a loving point of view on a subject that you think, well, I don't really agree with that, Cinnamon, I'm open to that. I'm just not open to the hate. So, yeah. So, mwah. I will see you all again very, very soon. It will probably be at the end of the week next week, somewhere after the 15th, between the 16th and the 19th, I will get on camera. I will let you guys know how it went. I don't know if I would be leaving with my portfolio that day. If I have photographs to show, I will show them to you. I will tell you how it went. So I love you. Stay blessed, stay kind, stay safe, stay healthy. Be kind to yourself, be kind to one another, and I will see you all again after my big adventure. Bye, everybody.